Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to the first day of formal class, I guess, even though it's all very informal. Um, Starting today, the work I assign on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be graded. That sounds all very intimidating. I promise I'll take care of you. I'll respect your situation, our situation, and I'll give you some good, interesting stuff that's reasonable, and we'll get you towards graduation. And please know that's our primary goal, is to get you towards graduation. If first, I'm going to show you this. I feel like a old school advertiser. That's my email address. See. Anytime you want to contact me, you write me right there, and I'll get right back to you as soon as I possibly can. And again, like I said, we take your success seriously. So here's how we'll do it. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'll give you a new assignment. And I'll respect the fact that they're not supposed to be more than 40 minutes long. I'll take that very seriously. Today, Monday, I'll give you an assignment. Wednesday, a new assignment. And then on Friday, I've given 4 assignments already before we started this formal graded piece. If you've done those, then you have Friday off. If you haven't done those yet, I'll reassign them and do them in your time, and we'll put those in the book. So we'll do this well, we'll do this in a friendly manner, and we'll get you towards your goal. Now, a lot of you have asked me this question, so I'll spend the time now. What about your volunteer hours? We haven't come to a firm decision on this, but I can promise you this, and I'm old and forceful, so trust me. If you've done it, we'll give you the extra credit for it, and that'll be huge. If you haven't done it, don't panic. If we get back to school, and I hope we do, um, then we'll discuss whether you need to do it at that point or not. But at this point, we will not let that stand between you and graduation. I promise you that. If we don't go back to school, we're not going to make volunteering a requirement. If you're doing it now, if you're doing it because you feel well and able and you're not putting others in danger, then do it. Get it signed on any form, any way, on a piece of toilet paper if there's any left, and I will give you the credit for it. If you can't do it, you can't do it, and that's understood. Okay, that's all me babbling on about the course, but hopefully that helps. Um, your first lesson, today's lesson, Monday's lesson, is on the draft. So in the United States, we still have a military draft if necessary. So Congress would vote on it, both houses. If they approved it, they'd send it to the president, and he'd sign it into law, and we'd suddenly enact the Selective Service Act, and a draft would occur. Hasn't happened since Vietnam. I don't think it'll happen again. We have an incredibly advanced military. Um, we're number one in the world. That's something to be proud of. That's something we spend a lot of money on. But if there were a draft, it's still on the books and it's your responsibility. And it's my responsibility to teach you about it as a citizen. So I've put together some really good sources that are brief and straightforward, a couple really good videos, an interactive site that would tell you whether you would have been drafted in the Vietnam War or not. I would have been. Um, Walk through those, look at them with interest because it's real. Like this is something real, and then I'm going to ask you to reflect on it. Your reflections on this and almost everything else except the final project, which we'll worry about weeks from now, um, will be a one-page, double-spaced, typed reflection. Do the whole page, please. Come on now, do the whole page. You know you can do it, and turn it into I keep saying because this is so weird, right? We've never done this before. Turn it into Google Classroom on this assignment, and I'll grade it. This one's due on Wednesday by the end of the day. I think I put 4 p.m. on there. Get it done. Of course, if you do it late, you're going to lose a few points, blah, blah, blah. We'll take care of you. We're here to take care of you. But do it. And I think I've put together something that's worth your time. These are crazy times. My wife and I talk about it all the time. This is like nothing. This is like nothing ever before. I'm sorry this happened in your senior year, and I'm sorry that you have so many questions and there are so few answers. The one thing I can promise you that I, as your teacher, and we, as your school district, will make sure you get what you need to get to the next place, a better place, a safer place, and a place where we can be in each other's company. I wish you well. I wish your family well. I wish your infirm and elderly family members safety. And let's get through this. I hope we get back together. And if we don't, I promise you we'll get you to graduation. And then you can come back and yell at me next year. Okay, guys? We did the time capsule, so you have to come back. We'll be in touch every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I'll give you directions. Not as long as these, I promise. Take care, and my respect to you and your family. Respect and passion always. Take care. Bye bye.